He said, my life and your life is the same. I knew that there is nothing big deal about it until you wrestle with them. The last time you had an accident and it looks like an accident because an angel refused to do his duty. So the Bible says when you go to heaven, you will judge angels. Why? Because there was an angel that was supposed to carry you away from that accident. He allowed you to break your leg. When you go to heaven, you look at him and say, Michael, you are wrong. And peradventure, if he's trying to rise up against, you will now remember him the day you were looking for school fees, he did not provide. Because God have released it, but the angel said he will not bless you. And the problem is this, you too, that he said he will not bless you, refuse to rest. You had an encounter, you see an angel, and you say, hey, I just saw an angel, that's nice. You see remain in your penury, you don't understand the way of war. When that guy asked me that question, from that day, anytime I see an angel, whether it look like a reborn, I bring the reborn to reality. I see you like in my dream, I wake up. What brought you here? You will not go until you bless me. You may not be able to hold him physically, but you can hold him spiritually. We don't know whether it was physically or spiritually. All we knew was that a young man wrestled. He was a mortal man, but he wrestled. The last time demons came to your room, do you know you could have fought with them? You are afraid of them. A man wrestled with angels, talk of more of demons. The last time a demon will come to your room should be the next and the last that they will ever come. If they come again, you begin to praise around Kaila. Thou demon, I banish you. I wake up one day, I saw this, I sensed all kinds of demonic oppression, and I said, let me lie down. I was trying to lie down. A spirit held me by neck and pressed it. I got up very angry. I didn't want to pray that night, but I began to pray till the day break. I know a demon make me pray, but they made a mistake because that day I released fire. You see, you have been too comfortable. You don't understand the way of wrestling. In this kingdom, you wrestle with demons, you wrestle with angels. You will prevail with all of them because there are some angels that do not want to obey the Lord. The Bible speaks about angels that left their first esteem, their first estate of obedience. They left it, they came to the earth, and they pervert the daughters of men. Every angel is not obedient to God the way you are thinking. That's why we will judge them. Why are we going to judge them? They have disobedience in them. Angels are like mortal men. They just have more abilities than us, and they are supposed to be our messengers. The Bible says, are they not ministry spirits sent forth to ministers to them who be heirs of salvation? There are many things in your life that will happen by the administration of angels, but sometimes they don't want to hear the Lord, so you have to be able to compel them. Anytime you are in a situation, you begin to pray, I invoke these angels, I invoke these angels, and they must do it because it is their job. When the man begins to wrestle, the angel have to bless him. From that very moment, Jacob's life changed. It changed. These things are possible only if you can believe. I don't care to know the situation that you have engaged in for so long. Maybe you've written that exam and you are not certain about it. You can engage an angel. If you don't know how to cry to Abba Father, you can cry to his angelic host and say, tonight I beckon upon you. There was a story of a man named Mephibosheth. You have to go and read the book of 2 Samuel chapter 4 from 1. I want to see how I can find a resting point so that we can pray tonight. It's very important. 2 Samuel 4 verse 1. And when Saul's son heard that Abner was dead in Hebron, his hands were feeble, and all the Israelites were troubled. And Saul's son had 2 men that were captives of bands. The name of the one was Bana, and the name of the other was Raka, the son of Rimmon, a Beerothite of the children of Benjamin. And the Beerothite flee to Gittah, and where sojourn until this day. And Jonathan's son had a son that was lame of his feet. Why was he lame? He was 5 years old. And when the tidings came of Saul and Jonathan out of Israel, and his nurse took him up and flee, and it came to pass that as she made her haste to flee, that he fell and became lame, and his name was Mephibosheth. Imagine a young man that has a great destiny. Young man with a great destiny at the tender age. There was a situation where Saul died, and everybody was afraid that Saul has died. And out of that fear, everybody was trying to run away because they were thinking whether if they have killed the king of Israel, it means they are coming to kill everybody. As they were running, Mephibosheth was just a 5-year-old boy. The responsibility was upon the mother or some of the maid to carry him. And they were carrying him, and suddenly as they were running together with him, the Bible says he fell. when he fell, he became lame. From that very day he became lame, he became useless in Israel, and he was cast away. And because he was cast away, because he was lame, he became nothing. All his life he lived his life in pain. Why? Because of a mistake of a woman. A nurse, the Bible says, all these midwife and nurses people, a nurse made a mistake. Many people that were born with all kinds of handicaps, sometimes it's nurses. There is a mistake they made during those childbirth, and the child leg break. You know, when you are about to give birth to a child, if you have seen a child born before, their bones are very fragile, so you can bend it. In case you don't like the ear, you can draw one, and the ear will remain drawn forever. If you don't like the head, you can press it like this, and the head will be like this. If you don't like the leg, you can just, there's a way the leg will just break. The mistake of a midwife. And from that day, Mephibosheth remained lame. And although the guy desired to have a good life, he cannot have a good life because a woman made a mistake. But one thing I want to ask is that in the day that woman was doing that, where are the angels sent to minister unto him? That angel was watching and doing nothing. And because that angel was doing nothing, that guy remained in that deprivation. See, beyond the help of men, there is the help of God. The help of God is supplied by the Spirit of God. All of us has escaped accident, escaped all kinds of things. Why? By the help of angelic interferences. And until those continue in your life, you will suffer so badly. There are times when you do things in school, you know you are not too sure. Somehow you were helped. How did it happen? By the ministration of angels. Jesus himself was carrying the cross going to Golgotha. As he was tired, a Simon of Cyrene appeared. How? There was a way that God find a way to minister unto that young man to come and help him. If you are in a situation, sometimes God will find a way to help you. There are times that men can come as angels. Sometimes angels themselves can come as men. Anyone is the same thing. You, what you want is the help. And so long as that guy did not get that help, his destiny was sabotaged. And Mephibosheth suffered so badly. According to scripture, he was ostracized. He was sent away to remain in the place barren. And for so many years, he was suffering. And one day, David, go to First Samuel, right? 9. 2 Samuel 9. Until one day, David wake up and realize that there is a need to reward. 2 Samuel chapter 9. Media, are you going to help me or I should help myself? Where are the angels in the media? They want to let me. The Bible says, and David said, is there yet anyone that is left in the house of Saul that I will show him kindness for Jonathan's sake? And there was the house of Saul in Cephas, whose name was Ziba. Ziba may be a man, but Ziba to me is an angel. In the day when somebody is mentioned in an office, is there somebody I can give a job for free? Let somebody whisper and say, there is somebody named Igu, there is somebody with the name David, there is somebody with the name Esther. If nobody can mention your name in the days it matters, you forever remain the way you are. Ziba that day may be a human being, but Ziba to me is an angel. There are angels that are supposed to whisper and say, there is somebody that you must remember him. There are times when I am damn in need of so many resources, and as we are just there, God can whisper to somebody and say, help this man, help him. How do you think we do the things we do? How? God will whisper unto men. There is always a Ziba somewhere that will say, there is somebody that you must reward. He went further, he said, there is one whose name was Ziba. And when they have called unto David the king, he said unto him, that thou Ziba? And he said, thy servant is he. And the king said, is there not yet anyone in the house of Saul that I may show kindness of God unto him? And Ziba said unto him, Jonathan hath yet a son which is lame on his feet. And the king said unto him, where is he? And Ziba said, behold, he is in the house of Micah, the son of Amiel, in Lodibar. The king said, send for him, fetch him out of the house of Micah, the son of Amiel, and Lodibar. Now when Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, was come unto David, he fell on his face and did reverence him. And David said unto him, and he answered, behold thy servant. And David said, fear not, for I will show you kindness for Jonathan's sake thy father, and I will restore all the land of Saul thy father, and thou shalt eat bread at my table continually. And he bowed himself and said unto him, What is thy servant that thou show and look upon him, even as a dead dog as I am? The king called unto Ziba, Saul's servant, and said unto him, I have given unto thy master's son all that pertain unto Saul and unto his household, and thou therefore shalt serve him and all the lands and all the food. From that very moment, Mephibosheth began to eat from David's table. One of the things we saw there is there was a restoration that happened. Why? Because there was a ministration of help.